Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be looking at the Drake Ironclad. So yeah, well, let's hop right into it. So if you are new, and obviously if you don't know, this thing is just literally came out today as I'm talking about it. I mean, I'm aware that it has been available on the PTU for a little bit, but again, this is my first time seeing it along with maybe a lot of other people. Uh, but yeah, I mean, this is the Drake Ironclad. It is a large hauler. This one, anyways. I know obviously we have the assault version as well. And it is an armored freight, so it has a lot more armor than what most standard, hauling ships would have. Anyways, coming in here, we have an elevator, a room here, which we'll have a look at in a second, but an absolutely monstrous area for cargo, or even, carrying vehicles and things like that. We do have the ramp at the front here, which lowers down all the way. Yeah, that's it's quite nice. Now, if we come up here, we can also open up the top area and call an elevator up to the top here. Now, again, I'm pretty sure this opens all the way, if I'm not mistaken. Or does it stop? Oh, no, it does open all the way. That is awesome. So, if you aren't aware, this thing comes with a total of 2,200, and I think 4 cargo space? Yeah, 2,204. Now, we'll make our way upstairs in a minute, but look at this amount of room, man. Like, this is insane. And the fact that the fact that this roof opens up as well is even better. And wait, hold on. Oh wait, never mind. I'm I thought that this had opened up here as well. I was like, what? We do have a tractor beam here, which is very nice. There's a turret. Hold the phone. What do we need a turret inside for? I mean, hey, I'll take it, but I mean, there is a turret which I believe goes down from the looks of it. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like some sort of component area. Now, we are gonna go ahead and take a look in here. Let's have a look. Oh wait, hang on. Is there anything else down here before we continue upstairs? There is a little bit of an extra area here where there's some weapon racks here, some components neatly tucked into the walls, some more gun racks, and is this just an entrance? I believe this is just the same as the other side. Yeah, this is the same as the other side, yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, so let's make our way upstairs to the second floor, to deck 2. So let's start back here then, shall we? Oh wow. Okay, so we've got some components in this corner over here. Nice little area, with stuff on the wall telling us what's working, what's not. And huge engine. Jesus. An engineering panel as well, which is very nice to have. Again, more little like decorative panels. More stuff in the walls, more components. And then we come back out to the main hallway. Now, what do we have in here? We have the operator's deck, which we'll come back to in a second. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything down here while I'm here. That's the way we just came. This is the docking collar, so this is where our suits are going to be. I believe these are suits. Or are they? No, yeah, they look like suits. And then we have a collar here where you would open it and obviously open and leave. There's also some weapon holders here. And there's a nice window that looks out onto the view. There's a ladder there for upstairs. And is this just to the balcony? Yes, it is. Alright. Now this is to go up to the roof, so there's a suit here as well. And I believe this will obviously let us onto the outside of the ship, which we'll take a look at later, but right now we're gonna go ahead and just explore down here. So we've already looked in there. So we were looking at the operator's area. No, not there. Somewhere. There it is. So up here we have deck 3. So the ladder is just here, the one that we looked at there. It's very, very detailed, by the way. I really like this. This ship is really detailed. And here we have Habitation. So there's obviously where everyone can sleep. There's plenty rooms in here. Very, very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. There's 6 total. There's a nice couch with a TV. Food area over here. Very, very nice. And a nice... Oh, this is a different bathroom than normal. What about our toilet? Do we have toilet roll? No, we don't have toilet roll in here. Damn, that's a shame. But we do have a nice little sink. And a big shower there as well. Quite nice. And then we have the same on the other side. Nice little bathroom over there as well. Now coming back out, we're going to go ahead and look in the command module. Now in here, what have we got in here? We've got an elevator. That's kind of cool. We'll look at that in a second. Oh wait, there's something else here as well. Oh. The owner's quarters? Oh wow, okay. So this is nice. Hold on, so we've got a bathroom in here, which is pretty much the same as the one downstairs. We've got a nice little window here with a seat. Obviously our storage. A little bit more area where we can store things. Maybe some... Oh, is this a display rack for weapons that we can change? Oh, that's very cool. Little TV, a cigar, a couple of cigars, and a chair and a chessboard as well. It's very cool. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I like this a lot. That's very good. Very nice. Oops, that's going to squish me. That's the lights. Can I please open the door? Thank you. So, command module. I'm going to head inside. Alright, so we've got 2 engines here. Very nice as well. And obviously this is where we would pilot the command module here in the pilot seat. And then obviously we've got co-pilot here as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so over here as well, when we come back down to deck 3 here, there is also the operating deck here as well, which... Oh, there's a turret here, so I'm assuming this is either a remote turret or a tractor beam access. But we also have another turret and another turret here. That's quite cool. Wait, the command module is its own little separate ship? What the hell? That's actually really cool. Alright, so I can't... Wait, can I turn it on? Power on. There we go. So this is the tractor beam up here on this side. This is nice. This is very nice. Obviously, I'm in there and that bit over there now. And that's where the pilot would be. Yeah, I like this ship a lot. I'm really glad that I actually got one of these. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think this actually takes the spot as like probably one of my favorite ships in the game. Because this is awesome. And then down here we have the elevator down to where we started actually. So this comes all the way back down to where we first started when I first said that there was an elevator there. So yeah, that's going to wrap up the normal Ironclad tour, because that is, I believe, everything. I believe I've covered absolutely everything that there is, other than, you know, turrets and things like that. But we'll talk about those when we step outside, and then we'll talk about prices. So sorry for having the normal standard suit on, but let's talk about the prices. So right now you can only buy this thing on the Pledge store, or you can rent it when Drake DefenseCon comes out, which won't be very long. It's around 5 PM BST, so for me anyways, that's UK time. It should be about another 2 hours, I believe. unless it gets delayed, but obviously 4.8 has just went live, so I would assume there wouldn't be any delays. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it is $450 on the pledge store, and yeah, once I get my hands on an Ironclad Assault, we'll do another tour on the Assault version. But yeah, that's going to be everything for today. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. P.S. Just quickly before I go, I forgot to mention the weapons on this thing. It has a size 5 turret that has it does 3,700 damage. There's another turret that's size 3. It does 1,300 damage. And the other turrets are... There's another turret that's also the same size 3. And then there's one other remote turret which is a 677 damage per second size 2. This thing also comes with 10 size 5 Reapers, which is insane. This thing will pack a punch, and it isn't going to be easy to penetrate, or even come close to. But yeah, anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.